What's going on, everybody? It's here. It's raining in Connecticut. We're going to Three Men in a Basement Comics Collectible, the comic book swap. So come follow us. Come on. Three Men in the Basement Comic Book Swap sponsors. Let's go inside with some of the people. Say hi to the line. Get next to the line here. When we get in, look who's here. Andy Fox. You got some Gen 13 goodness. You want Incredible Hulk? You got Incredible Hulk, Young Avengers. Everybody wants Darkhawk. Everyone wants Darkhawk. That's like the number one thing. Okay, let's come. Let's keep going. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's go to Very Gary. Get on here. Mike from Spineworks, what's up? Say what's up.
What's up, nerds? What's going on?
How we doing? We're chilling here.
Yo.
How's the show been?
Yo, it's been crazy.
It's been crazy.
The rain ain't stopping nobody. People are still coming through.
Yeah, I got wet.
People been dropping off. We got 2 short boxes full of submissions already.
Yeah.
It's tight. It's tight.
Somebody wants to get in.
I want to get in here.
He wants to
I got to get in here because
Gotta get in.
this guy's crazy.
Look at this. Look at this.
I can't believe this guy's
He
crazy.
gave away his clothes for this show.
Everybody, Kanye 801. Kanye
Gave up his
801.
clothes for the show. That's how committed he is to Spineworks. Come get the stuff pressed from Spineworks. We gotta get a book from Gary, man.
Remember, it's not dumb if it works. Might
What
look
are you
stupid.
doing anyway?
I'm going outside. Getting a drink. We're right near the air conditioner. If I go outside, get water on
That's
me.
what baseball caps for.
I don't have a hat.
Well, that's your problem.
Well, that's why I solved it.
Hey, wait. Let's get our book from Gary. Let's take a look at what we got from Gary, man. Look at that Spider-Man. I've been going crazy looking for this one. It's not crazy. It's like debating whether it's buy it online or not.
I think 15s are a better price than online.
Infinite Crisis. Awesome. It's DJ Link. So come on, man. We got Auto. We found Auto.
Yes.
We found Auto.
What's up? We found Otto.
We found-
The Izzy
Dude,
guy.
I was cracking up when I saw that.
Yeah, sorry. I know. How's life in the Izzyverse?
It's good, man.
It's good?
We've been chilling, man.
You're doing your rounds.
Yeah,
You're doing your thing. I see you.
Working on that, getting that 2K.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's a grind.
And good stuff. I got some good books here.
All right, there you
Gary
go.
gave me some good books.
Ooh, Identity Crisis. Great run. One of my favorites.
I got it for him.
Yeah, dude, you're going to love this book. Keep him
Right?
reading. Keep him reading.
Tell me, this is not one of the best
Yeah,
stories.
one of the great stories ever. Not
One of the best
superhero, one of the modern
artwork,
stories. Brad Metzler, good stuff, man. So,
I was
thank you very
telling
much for showing up.
no problem. I was telling them about this story. I was telling them like, this is not a book you should binge.
No,
You
enjoy
should
it.
just read
Like
the
back in
issue,
the day.
wait on it,
Yeah.
and then come back to
Like
it.
when I had to read Secret Wars, right?
Yeah.
I had to wait a year to read Secret Wars through the end. You know what I mean?
It's definitely
So,
worth it. All right, we're gonna go say what's up to DJ
You
Link.
do that. You do that.
Otto, it's been fun, man.
All right, Iz.
DJ Links is right here. It's in the house.
Yo, what up, what up, what
What's
up?
up? You got that piece? I'm gonna show him off because you know what? I never showed off my piece.
You never showed off your piece.
Yeah.
Didn't you get arrested for showing off your piece?
No, it's not that kind of show. Look at that. Right there. If you guys want it, it's only $300. I'll take it back from DJ Links.
This is absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much, sir.
DJ, how's it been so far?
It's been great. We moved some books, did some things. Big shout out to the 3 Men in the Basement for putting on this gun.
Oh, look at that! What's going on? See, this has been a fun show, man. Like I said, I got wet. Look at it. Identity Crisis. I just did that. Look at check it out. Identity Crisis, the whole series.
You still got it. I need your touch.
Identity Crisis, the whole series. $20.
Nice.
Not bad, right?
So you do, you gotta come here and get the deals.
Yeah.
Why aren't you here right now? Tell them.
It's not live. It is recorded.
Okay. Why weren't you here right now?
Get the deals and don't get wet.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, Izzy, and I just came back from the 3 Men in the Basement comic swap. That was a fun show over in Connecticut. It was a long ride, but one of the things that I wanted to showcase to you guys really is from this video is what I picked up. So I picked up a good stack of stuff. So just to show you, there's a huge stack here, and I got a second little stash here. We'll start with the big stash here because there's a lot of good stuff in this stash that I want to show you off. So let's get things started with the first book that I picked up. I saw this book and I was like, hey, this is a cool book to pick up. So Doctor Strange #1, look at that right there. Get it right there. Also another book hot off of Across the Spider-Verse. It's coming out pretty soon. And I picked up issue number 1 a few months ago thinking that, it'll be a good spec book. So this is a continuation of the thought process of possible spec here. And that's Spider-Woman issue number 2. All right, there it is. Another book I picked up, but I immediately saw it. And, for those of you that love Brett Booth, I know somebody's out there that likes Brett Booth. I saw this book again, another one of these cheap buys. So I picked up Flash 2021 Annual. This is a beautiful widescreen. Look at how beautiful this image is. I love it. All right, another book that came out a little while back, not that long ago, was Detective Comics 1050. This is a variant cover done by Lee Bergamano. Look at that. Cool. Another one that I picked up, another simple book, David Finch. This came out a few years ago. It's a variant of The Flash 45 with Superman, that nice little race that we have there. Another Flash book that came out not that long ago. This is Flash 50. And this cover, I'm not 100% sure who did this cover. I know you guys that are watching will probably know. But I immediately saw it. I was like, it brought me back to those vibes of that Joker cover that came out not that long ago. Another Flash book I picked up was Flash 56. This is a nice foil cover. So look at that beauty. And some other just loose books here, as well as some other books here. So you got some copper and modern, copper and Bronze Age books. Excalibur #1. I always loved this cover. I always thought it was great. X Factor 13. That's always a nice book. This one is for you, Beckerman. Night Thrasher for Control, issue number 1. I also picked up issue number 2. And a book that, you know what? I think it's the type of book that I could see one day becoming a spec book. For certain reasons, if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. And that's Mantra, #1. And it came with this nice coupon. Here's some other good old Bronze Age books that I picked up. I picked New Adventures of Superboy issue number 3, as well as Green Lantern 128. This is a nice little fun cover right there. Yeah, for those of you who love, Valiant goodness, who doesn't love picking up a Bloodshot #1? I remember at one time there was an extremely hot book. Then we have Fantasy Masterpiece starring Silver Surfer with Warlock, of course. So I had to pick that up. I also picked up a Ghost Rider issue number 14. It's a little banged up, but why not? Just take it just because of the funness of the cover. It's always good to pick up a good bronze book here and there. Wonder Woman 271. There goes another Fantasy Masterpieces with Silver Surfer and Warlock as well. So here we go there. This is issue 11. So I got issue 11. I picked up a Savage She-Hulk issue number 10. Right? And then I picked up some Rebirth issues that I saw that I thought were really cool, starting with Suicide Squad, this Jim Lee cover. Also Deathstroke #1. So I got this one right here. It was always a nice underrated story. It's actually pretty good. Justice League Rebirth, right there. Let's show it off to the group. It's gonna fall off if they keep it up. Rebirth, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. I picked up the Skyflare variant, and I picked up the regular book here. The next couple of books are more in tune with like the excitement of these books. So I did get a special variant signed by Matt Wilson of The Nasty #1. This is a really cool cover though. So as you can see the signatures right there. Pick that up. I also had an AOK from my good friend at DJ Link. So shout out to DJ Link. So I'm going to show off some of the stuff you gave me. Starting with Infinity. Of course. Why wouldn't I get Infinity Countdown Adam Warlock? Obviously. Got that. I saw this book not that long ago, and I just was like, I love this book. I love this cover. I think it's a fun cover. It's a nice joke of a book. But I did pick up the Fantastic Four issue 238. I picked that one up right there. And then, of course, when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, let me grab that Batman 89 #1 right there. The next book I picked up, I got this one from Very Gary. It was a book that I really, really loved when I saw it. When I first saw this book, I was like, I immediately fell in love with this book. I was planning on picking it up online. And thankfully, Gary had a copy, so I was able to get one from him. You probably saw it in the video earlier. It's the Lobos Mary Jane. I think it's a gorgeous, almost reminds me of an Adam Hughes when I look at it. So excited about that one. Another book I picked up, which I used to own. I actually owned this book at one time. I even had a signed copy of this book. And, you know, I went to a convention, I sold it, and I always regret selling that book because it was one of those books I always enjoyed having. But I did manage to grab a copy, a pretty good, decent copy of it. It's definitely not a 9.8, but it's a pretty good, solid book. And I got Wolverine 88, the classic Deadpool cover right there. And finally, my good friend, Street Side Anthony, shout outs to him. He had a few of these books actually, and always wanted to, I have this book already, but I've always wanted to get a better version of the book, and gladly to say he had a better version of it. That is Uncanny X-Men 244, first appearance of my girl, my daughter, Jubilee. So there are your books there. That's what I got at the 3MB Comic Swap show today. Tomorrow, I'll be over at CradleCon, and I'm going to be doing more stuff. So who knows how much stuff I'm going to get there. But I'm going to see my boy Lone Wolf. I'll see the Lair NYC and a whole bunch of other good friends. Dean Haspiel, Sean Gorman, all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys at CradleCon. And until then, Excelsior.